This is that I'm coming after you beat. Let me holler at y'all real quick. Hey yo, what's really good, everyone? It's your boy Debo with Debo's Picks. I want to recap last week's NFL Week 2 Sunday sleep picks, as well as offer up my plays for today's NFL Sunday Week 3 slate. So let's get it poppin'. Now, as I continue to talk, I will post up one slip, that being an 8-man. Now, I do a lot of 2-mans, 3-mans, 4-mans, 5-mans, but I'm just going to do this 8-man simply because it has all 8 props that I gave out. So out of the 8, 5 cashed, 1 was a DMP, and 2 missed the cut. One of them obviously being major, which was Kyron Williams, one of my PODs. Didn't even come close to going over his rush yard props. That whole game with the Rams was just straight up trash from the jump. And obviously Amari Cooper, for whatever reason, that relationship they got on the field is just not clicking right now. Watch them go up today though, but I'm fading them all together. So overall, technically, you would think, oh damn, 8 plays he gave out, 5 of them cashed, 2 missed, and 1 was a DMP. That's practically like 70% hit rate. I know a lot of these other cats that put these videos up, they be trying to go that route, been like, yo, I gave out 6 plays and 4 of them cash, so not a bad day. And I'm like, not a bad day. That shit is actually not great at all. I mean, for me, if you're gonna miss on 1, and hopefully it's not your POD, because your POD will derail your whole shit. You know what I'm saying? But so not a great week last week. Made a couple of bucks back, but took the L for sure. But I want to forget about that and move on. And with that said, I want to offer up my plays for today's NFL Sunday Week 3 slate. I'm coming at you early in the morning here, over here on the East Coast. So I've been posting up my plays on the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, I would drop the link down in the comment section of this video for you to join. It's totally free. And all the cats up in there handle business. So even if you don't dig my plays for whatever reason, or if you want to mix and match, you can take my joints and check out Debo's family's picks on there, because it is a family affair at the end of the day. We all trying to strive for greatness, trying to get that green. So my PODs for the NFL Week 3 is going to be Zamir White, rush yards over, now 61.5. I expect him to go for a buck and score a TD. So if you want to take his TD prop, by all means. If you want to take his fantasy score, go for it. I'm just going to rock with his rush yards. I'm going to keep it simple. 61.5 is low hanging. He should be able to crack that easily. And my other POD from running back is going to be Tony Pollard. Listen, we're going to follow wherever Green Bay goes. They are terrible against the run, and we know that the Titans are built to pound the rock. The offensive line is one of the tops in run blocking. So give me Tony. Tony going over his rush yard props. Whatever it is now, it was like at 56.5, 58.5, 60.5, 64.5. It should just keep going up and down. But I expect 70-plus yards out of him, about 16 carries, maybe a tutty, not sure, but I'm really banking on his rush yards. But from the running back side of things, those are my PODs. My wide receiver POD is a no-brainer. Jamar Chase. The only thing that sucks is that you got to wait till Monday Night Football. So if you're going to put him on one of your slips and these other cats cash, you got to sit and wait Monday Night Football for him to come through. So him going over his receiving yards is easy money, in my opinion. 79.5, 89.5, whatever it is, don't matter. I got him going over a buck, especially with T. Higgins back. You would think that would hinder his output. Not necessarily. Now, the defense can't primarily focus on taking Jamar Chase out. So, not to mention the squeaky wheel gets the grease, if you will. He was bitching and complaining last week. Joe keeping the Burrow had to, kind of temper his shit because he was losing on the sidelines. So, like I said, he's not happy. And this is you want to talk about a get right spot against the Commanders, yo. They're trash ass defense, especially in their secondary. They do not stand a chance. And that leads to Joe keeping it Burrow. Got him going over his passing yards. I'm a little like there's a little thing, little hint, like just a little thing. Like I'm a little cautious with his passing yards. I'm afraid they're gonna blow the doors off of him on the ground. You know, every which way, to where he may not have to throw for a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna be playing from behind. They're gonna be up ahead, so they might pound the rock, kill time. That's my only issue. But if you got Joe Burrow at 243.5, which you most likely didn't, but if you did, great, because he's going to cash on that, because I got him going for at least 250, but I'm still going to take his passing yards to go over 264.5, whatever it is right now. He's my QB1. And my other QB is going to be CJ Stroud going up against Minnesota. Over there in Minnesota, indoors, track meet. You know what I'm saying? So I got him balling, going for his first 300-yard game of the season. His yards were fluctuating. It opened up at like the low 260s, like 260.5 maybe. Now it's like been up and down, up and down. Now it's at like 267.5. Might get bumped down again. Don't matter. I wouldn't put a lot of money on that. I wouldn't put them on all your slips. But just saying, those are my two favorite quarterbacks for the week. And obviously my one wide receiver being Jamar Chase. And at tight end, I know this dude is kind of, potentially a bust, whatever it may be. But going up against the Chiefs, their weak point is at tight end. And we're not asking for much out of Kyle Pitts. We're not asking them to go crazy. Going over 39.5 receiving yards, going over 3.5 receptions. That should be a cakewalk for him. So he's my tight end 1, or my POD for the tight end side of things for today. You can also take a stab at the kickers. You can go with the Saints kicker. You can go with the Cleveland Browns kicker. Hell, you can even go ham on Sunday Night Football with Harrison Butker going over his 1.5 field goals. You got Young Ho Koo going over his field goals, because those teams that I'm mentioning they're in top 5 and giving up the most field goals attempts and field goal points per game so far in the early season. But I wouldn't throw them on any of my slips. Just saying, if y'all were interested in kickers, that's something I would be interested in. And of course, I got my Fanduel parlays, but them joints won't be on this video. It'll be in the Discord. So like I said, join. Link will be down in the comment section of this video. So I'm going to let the slips keep rolling through. Now, keep in mind, I'm putting only the big slips up here because it shows all the props that I like. I do have my PODs in two mans, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be my POD with whatever one of these props are, like a J.K. Dobbins receiving yards, and my POD with Travis Etienne's receiving yards, shit like that. So that's what I'm rocking with for today. Till then, best of luck. I'll see you on the next one. Let's get this bread. Peace.